Let's talk about package 7 of the Droid Note application. This is where we're going to basically just add to some of our current code, and what we're going to be doing is letting it be able to edit the notes. We're not going to be creating any new files for this, but we will just be adding to our existing code. So we'll be able to we'll be creating a fetch note function that will automatically populate the form fields when it opens an existing node. We're gonna fix the saving problem because we're saving the notes, but we need to be able to also save an existing note, so we have to change our save method a little bit. We have to add another database method to be able to go to the database and pull in the current note information. And then again, we'll just be fixing the save data. We'll be replacing some of the code. So to get started, we're going to go into the NoteEditor.java file, and we'll be adding this third line right here. Let me bring that up. NoteEditor.java right here. So we'll be adding this show line. And then we're going to, at the bottom of the note.list, or the notelist.java, we're going to be adding a new onList item click method. So the notelist.java, so down towards the bottom, we're going to be adding that method right there. And then you'll notice that it does have, well, it doesn't in mine, but we'll have a red message. What we need to do is go up to the top of the note list Java file and add in another line. So right here, so make yours look like maybe adding this line here. And that's to edit the note. So we've got create note. And so now we're doing edit note. And at this point, you should be able to run the application. When you click on an existing note, when you click on View Notes, it'll show your notes. When you click on an existing note, it'll bring you to this screen, but it will show nothing because we need to do the database call to pull the information in. So we're going to be creating the fetch note function. And this will be pulling from the notes database adapter.java file. So a cursor fetch note. That will be this code right here. So we're just doing a fetch note that's going to go into the database tables and fetch the information. And then populating the form fields. This will again be at the bottom of the note, edit.java. That will be right this code here. And that's going to populate the information when in edit mode. And this is just talking about the yellow errors. We've talked about those before, but these are just warnings. They're just talking about depreciated code. You can add in good code, but if we're going to be building applications that even work on old versions of Android, it has to use the depreciated code because we won't understand the new code. So to hit about 90% of what's in the market right now, to get the biggest market share, you have to use some of the depreciated code. So we're just going to continue to use that. Now the onCreate method. In the NoteEditor.java, we're going to do the onCreate method and see what's going on. That's in the NoteEditor.java. And that is actually already there. We've created it already, so you just need to modify it a little bit. That is is that code there. This stuff is already there. All we need to do is add, all we actually need to do is add this right here. And at this point, when you run the application and you click on it, you get your information. But there's going to be a problem. It won't be able to save your file. So this is what we have right now. And the reason it can't save your file is because when it first creates a note, it gives it an ID of -1. And then it knows to save it with the current name. So right there, it gives it, by default, it gives it a -1, but our current information already has an ID that's not -1, so it's not going to be able to save it, it's going to error. So we need to modify this code a little bit to do that as well. So adding the database method, it's in the note database Java file. And that is that code right there. So this is going to pull in the current time. So it's going to update the existing time, the modified date, so it knows when it was modified. It's going to use the same ID and be able to save that. And then here it is replacing the saved data information. And that's the NoteEditor.java. Blah, blah, blah. Where's the save? Save data right here. Basically all we're adding is that code right there. All of this will be the same, but this is just going to allow it to update the note with the title and body, the ID, title and body. And now if you run it, you'll be able to modify your text and it will save those edits. So the assignment for the end of packet 7 is to add a toast notification at the end of the save data method, and you can make that appear anywhere on the screen. The example is something like this: note has been saved. So when you save a note, it gives you some feedback that it's been saved. I will show you my example. You can use it or not. So right at the end of the save, here is the data that I added in. This is coming from the string, so you're going to have to come over here to the string and create a new string line with your information. Oops. And then I've got it gravity vertical center, so it shows up right in the middle of the screen, and I'll show you that now. So here are my my note editor. So here's the front. Click on view notes. We'll just click on crazy cat lady. I'll click on meow, and then again, I guess. And at that point, I'll click on menu, click save. It's going to say the note has been noted. It takes me back to this. So if I click on this again and see meow again, you can see that it did do the modification and save it. So that is packet 7. We're getting much closer to our completed application for the NoteDroid.